Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the third race of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series Season 3 2015 here on Sport 1. We are back at the Zandjoltis Quad Oval Mega Speedway, the wildest racetrack of whole NR 2003 for race number 3 with just 34 cars left. So indeed already 8 cars are out of the series after race 2. Aiden Thomas, Mitch Bratz, winner of race 1, John Citadino and Denise Steinauer were knocked out of the series. And the winner of the race is the pole sitter of today, and that is Diana Vasquez in number 24 car. So she is on the pole with Eric Hayden to her outside as we skimmed through the field. So race number 1 went completely clean and green with no problems. But then we got to race number 2 where a huge crash happened and, well, 2 cars flipped over. But the most important thing is that I think around 20 cars at least were piled up over here on the third back stretch, whatever you call it, the side stretch. So a lot of drivers had to take their backup car out, of course. Everybody has unlimited backup cars as long as they stay in the series. So there we go. Get ready for race number 3, I would say. And this race, well, we'll see what this race will bring us. A lot of craziness, probably, maybe. We don't know. And that's the fun thing of this series. You never know what is gonna happen. One small mistake and you have a huge pile up. But if nobody even makes that small mistake, you are gonna have a completely green race. So we'll see what happens. What will happen today over here. Number 24 car, Diana Vasquez, is winner of race number 2. And of course, you are then on the pole. But yeah, being on the pole doesn't prove a whole lot. Remember race 1, Sanne Koers, if I'm correct, was on the pole and she got eliminated in race number 1. Mitch Bratz was on the pole for race number 2 after winning race 1 and he got eliminated in race number 2. So Diana Vasquez should be a little bit nervous over here starting on the pole. We'll see what will happen, ladies and gentlemen. Race number 3 over here, green. 34 cars are left, and a lot of rookies are still in the series. A couple of rookies are already out, but the surprising thing is that mostly the rookies are still in the series. A couple of drivers we haven't even talked about, but well, I would say we'll slowly but surely we'll see them appear at some time. And Greg in the number 97 car is starting to come to the front. There, the 18 car is there as well, just was with a side-by-side finish. Race number 2 with the 24 car unfortunately lost it, at least unfortunate for him. But he's still up there, Philip Goldberg that is. And now Anna Greg goes way wide. 24 car of Diana Vasquez still in the lead. Here comes Nicole Tranowicz in the 11 car. To the front, there we see the 94 car as well, the Morgan McPherson McDonald's machine. Morgan McPherson McDonald's, that's interesting. There we see a 4 car, Riley Anderson working her way to the front, and we see 3 wide and 4 wide, possibly 5 wide in the middle of the field as the first lap is over, and still Diana Vasquez in the lead. But here comes Morgan McPherson, the rookie. Let's see what he can do, starting to pull out a little bit. Maybe he can get a little bit of help from the 4 car of Riley Anderson. The 3 car is there as well. Eric Powers at it, but he moves up the racetrack. And here comes the 94 car to the inside. Morgan McPherson is going to take over the lead in a couple of moments if everything works out for him. And now it's starting to get anxious a little bit. Everybody's going 5 wide over here. And that is when you are going to see trouble. This is where exactly at this spot and in this lap. Now we saw trouble the previous race. This time they survive it. So great job by everybody. And the 4 car now of Riley Anderson moves to the lead. Push from 50 car of Seth Cole, that is. Seth Cole working his way to the front. The 32 car is there as well of Piper Acavito. Grayson Acavito had a big crash in race number 2, was involved. The white flag is out. Riley Anderson has to hold off that whole field for 1 more lap. Is she gonna do that? Or are we gonna see some surprising things? People working their way to the front. Or are we gonna see another exciting finish? That is something which we all like to see. 32, Piper Acavito. And one of the two tight machines in the field. There we see 15. Oh, actually, I don't know. It is 58 or 59. Here comes Piper Acavito. And Piper Acavito pulls to the inside of Riley Anderson. A great move. And this might have resulted in her winning the race. But of course, we are not there yet. Still one more turn to tackle. And then the front stretch, where usually the outside line is the preferred line. Very close racing in the middle pack or in the front and the back. But Piper Acavito versus Riley Anderson. That is gonna be for the win. Oh, and we have a big crash. And the car's flipping over once again. And it is Riley Anderson who wins the race. As cars come sliding over the line. And now that was a big one. And now the question is gonna be, who is out? My goodness. There we see Riley Anderson. I was so focused on mid-pack and the crash that at the last moment finally saw that Riley Anderson got indeed the preferred or the run on the preferred line, the outside line. And Riley Anderson is your winner. And of course, the question is, who's out of the series? Let's take a look at that. Now here we see the number 20 car of Robert Goldberg. He will not be in season 3 of the Red Bull Knockout Series. Jeffrey Finguy is out as well. Lena van Dijk, and that's a big surprise because she has made the finale 2 times, but also she will be out early. And Nicole Trenowich in the 11 car. Those 4 drivers are not in the series anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a look at that. Well, not per se the finish, but the big crash on the final lap, after the final turn. Right here it was, 1 lap ago. Riley Anderson, your winner, and out of the series are Robert Goldberg, Jeffrey Finguy, Lena van Dijk, and Nicole Trenowich. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays. So let's take a look at the replays over here. A big crash in the final lap. And we see over here the number 5 car of Nathaniel McKay. In another rookie is going to make contact with Debbie Myers in the number 67 car. And they will shoot up the racetrack into the 75 there. Zachary Fitzwater, 20 car is there involved. And they're the 1 and the 92 and the 11 car. We see 1 car going on his roof. And I think that is Seth Cole. Not 100%. Yeah, that's Seth Cole. So Seth Cole sliding. Flipped over 1 time. Luckily for him, not more. But here you can see the big crash on the front stretch. And here you can indeed see the final 4 drivers. Because, yes, indeed, there is the finish line. And there they are going to finish. They are going to slide across the start-finish line. And that means that Nathaniel McGay was so lucky that he was in front of those 4 cars. Because in this shot we see everybody who has not made it to race number 4. So let's take another look at this. A big crash, and this is indeed what we saw. Let's go to the 50 car now, because I want to see the flip of Seth Cole. Big crash for him. There you see contact made, and right in front, and there he flips over 1 time. Not that big of a flip, luckily for him. But it still counts as flip number 3 of the series. Ooh, and that's a hard hit, I think, for Zachary Fitzwater. I think he could have nailed the inside barrier over there. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at this. No. Oh no, it was not the inside barrier. Well, it was the inside barrier, but not at the place where I thought it was. So here we have the 4 cars who are out of the series. Out of the race as well. Well, first let's take a look at Seth Cole. Well, first, of course, this is going to be the last replay. We're going to go onward with Seth Cole. Here we go. A big crash, and just an unfortunate situation for him. Luckily for him, he was still in front of a couple of drivers. There he crossed the finish line. So he's going to have to go to his backup car, and then he'll be set and done for race number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, as here we have our winner, Riley Anderson in number 4 car. she is your winner, and that means that she will be on the pole. And more importantly, the 24 car of Diana Vasquez has survived this race. That means that Riley Anderson can be a little bit more comfortable starting on the pole for race number 4, which will be tomorrow. So ladies and gentlemen, Riley Anderson will be on the pole, as said now 5 times. Robert Goldberg, Jeffrey Finguy, Lena van Dijk and Nicole Tronovich are out of the series. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you then. Race number 4 tomorrow of the Dascar Red Bull Knockout Series, Season 3, 2015, here on Sport 1.